Well, welcome to Anything for the Podcast. Were you recording?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Welcome to Anything for the Podcast. I am Chris.
And I am Memo.
And thank you for coming into the second episode of Season 4. I don't know. Season 4.
Season 4, episode 31. 31.
I know where we're at. Okay, cool.
We're on the same page here, right?
Yeah. I just saw Lil Nas X. Lil Nas. I said Nas.
Lil Nas.
Lil Nas.
You Nas it, dog?
Did you see that music? I don't know the name of the song.
Me neither. No, but I've only seen bits and pieces of people critiquing it, saying like, "Oh, kind of."
People forgot he was gay.
Yeah.
Bro, I've seen worse on WAP.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
I mean, like, what are we doing?
Yeah, for the bits and pieces I've seen, I'm like, it's a little classier, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, dude, people are pissed. Like, dude, a lot of parents are like,
"Call me by your name."
Call me by your name.
Yeah.
And he's giving Satan a lap dance, right?
Yeah, pretty good lap dance.
He's like really into
the
it.
Dude knows what he's doing.
Like he's passionate. Like he's pretty passionate about it. That's kind of
great
weird.
execution.
Yeah. Oh god.
And then he came out with the Satan shoes, which were actually pretty damn dope.
When I saw them, I was like, this is not real. And then I clicked on the thing. I was like, oh shit. Oh, that's pretty tight. You know, I was like, okay, cool, fuck it. Yeah. But then, they sold out, I think, in the first, 2 minutes.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when artists do it. Yeah, he wasn't there, dude. He wasn't there for that one. And I think he posted a joke, or someone might have made this, a meme tweet, and it was like, fine, we're going to release the Chick-fil-A version for all you Christians. I was like, oh my God. And I think they said, it had holy water in the soul or some shit.
You know that, drawing of Jesus crossing up the devil.
Oh yeah. It was on the 7th day he broke his knee, broke his ankle. Fucking.
Hey, that song's pretty good though. That "Call Me by Your Name." That's
It's a good song.
I was watching the music and I was like, halfway through I was like, hey, this song's actually I like it.
Yeah, I fuck with it. I wonder if well, no, because he's already pretty established. Because I remember the original version of Old Town Road. He didn't have Billy Ray Cyrus doing the hook. It was maybe it was him or it was a sample from something else. And then all of a sudden Billy Ray is like, hey. But it was fucked up because I remember the billboards were up in some states, a lot of the South states, Billy Ray Cyrus nominated for blah blah blah. But it's he was a guest on the song. Yeah. So the song, but they were promoting the song was being nominated, but show Billy Ray's face. I was like,
oh, companies do that?
Yeah, back when the song, but this was in the South. You know, everyone shits through their mouths in the South. Yeah. No, they don't. You guys are cool. I'm just kidding.
We're going on tour.
We're going on tour in the South. Be nice to us, dude.
AFTP live.
Live, bro. Live. It's funny because every time I think of Southern accents, I always kind of go back to cartoons. Yeah. And when we would watch Yosemite Sam was more like a cowboy kind of prospector, but you got kind of that like Southern people kind of have that cowboyish accent to them. But then I also think of what was it? Doug Dimmadome. Dimmadome. And then I forgot what sport he was promoting, and then it was they're sponsored by Blubber Nuggets. They're chewy. And I was like, what the fuck? And last night I was hanging out with your brother and your brother Henry and my sister, and I think it was with them, who was it? Or was it with my coworker? We're talking about Hush Puppies. Hush Puppies, I didn't know. Oh yeah, it was with your brother. Yeah, Hush Puppies were it's bits of whale fried in the fat and shit, and because you know how Hush Puppies.
Why did I think Hush Puppies was a band?
I'm pretty sure there's at least 5 Hush Puppies in the Midwest, and they're all different genres too. You got one that's a synthetic pop band. You got one that's a folk band. You get that a bluegrass. Dude, yeah. It probably is Dan,
It's Mumford.
Yeah, it's Mumford and Sons, dude. Yeah. And the Bluegrass Crew, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're talking about Hush Puppies. And because I was thinking about food, it reminded me of Hush Puppies, and Hush Puppies are just bread. But then I felt so deceived when I found out that Hush Puppies were originally made from whale, and that's illegal. Dead ass can't eat whale.
Anymore?
I don't know since when.
Maybe in Alaska? I don't know. Don't they do that?
I have no. I'm pretty sure you can eat the blubber. I mean, blubber from other fucking animals, but yeah.
Just the blubber from a whale, or just whale in general?
Whaling, I know. Hey,
no, it's whale in general.
I'm pretty sure anything that comes from a whale, if it didn't die on its own, I'm sure you had no business fucking with it. Causes. You better fucking dead ass. Otherwise, you screwed.
You just died. I don't know what you want me to do. You want me to just leave it there? Come on. Some perfectly good whale. Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know. Oh yeah, I was talking about Doug Dimmadome. I was like, how did I end up talking about blubber nugget? Like, Hush Puppy.
Lil Nas
X.
This podcast.
Yeah. Oh my god, we could connect anything to everything, dude. That's why it's anything for the podcast. Anything.
Covering unrestricted.
Yeah, holy shit.
Over like halfway through the first season, man.
Yeah, I know.
Like we talked about everything about it.
Yeah. Everything comes back to the beginning.
We found the origin of the name of the word. What else do you want?
Oh man, I think one thing I wanted to correct from last week. We were talking about the Library of Alexandria, right? And I said I think it was like in Greece or some shit. Like, no, it was in Egypt. And it doesn't matter. Yeah, unimportant. But I felt like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm an idiot. Felt like an idiot after. I was like, you fucking no. Oh man. So what's new since last week, bro?
I moved offices.
Okay. Moved off? You didn't lose your job?
No. Right. Same job. I relocated from one building to the other building.
Oh, okay.
That's about it. That's
interesting.
That's the most I want to talk about work.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm on the hunt for new work. It's it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, the season's wrapping up, and there's not much work right now. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever, dude. No, dead inside for like a whole night. I was just like, oh fuck. But then I realized, unemployment's not going to be that bad. Everyone else was like coasting on this shit. Yeah. I don't plan on like living the rest of my fucking year in off unemployment. Yeah. If it comes down to it and I still have it, like cool, dope. Yeah, I've been paying taxes since fucking 2010. Like
we're solid.
We're solid, dude. I deserve this. I've been working for fucking 11 years straight. Fucking A, dude. But what's cool is like, well, not
no
cool.
real like legit vacation, right?
What do you mean?
I mean, because like besides like pockets
little
of
3 days, like little 3 day weekend vacations, or like I'll take 1 day extra off. Yeah, I've never taken like a week off for vacation. I didn't know I was allowed to do that.
Right? You don't think,
especially growing up, they're just like I remember I never understood these kids in school that were gone for a week on vacation with their parents during school. Yeah. Because I was like, what kind of privilege? Is that privilege? Or is that like, why did my parents not get the fucking memo for that? I was like, dude.
They couldn't afford it, bro.
Well, no, I understand. Yeah, that's probably it. But then I was just like, I was thinking kind of just like logically, like, you're taking your kids away from school so they can hang out for a week with you guys, not their friends. And then they're also going to be a week behind in fucking homework.
If you give them like the teacher's going to give them like the week's like lesson, like, okay, just read this part. Yeah. And then just do these little worksheets so I know you get it.
Yeah, that's like a world to me I never knew. That was a world to me I never missed a day of school. I never missed a day of school. I got sent home maybe like twice because I was throwing up. Yeah, I was a fucking nerd.
Gross, dude.
Dude, I did like 100 hours of service hours at fucking high school.
When did I start this podcast?
A fucking dork, dude. A fucking geek. It was
loser.
Oh man. Yeah. So you mean you lived a full high school life every day? So you literally spent every day in high school and grade school? Like, yeah, I did. It was kind of lame. It was kind of fucking lame, dude.
Don't recommend it at all.
No, dude, take a day off. Yeah. Like, just really fake your sickness. Nah, dude. But if you were like threatened with like an ass beating or like something, like I remember being sick, like growing up, and that was. I fucked up for getting sick. And I was like, what do you mean, dude? Like, why'd you get sick? Like, damn it, why'd you get sick? I'm like, no, I don't know. Fuck. And then they're like, yeah, you're
burden on everybody.
Yeah, it's like, you're not sick enough to miss school. I was like, I'm throwing up.
I'm not getting a fucking babysitter because you're sick ass.
Yeah.
You're going to school.
You just
get everyone else sick. I don't give a fuck.
That's basically what it was too.
And then so there's a panoramic going around and everyone's home.
Hey, that just cleared that kind of thinking for the rest of eternity. Dude, for real. Like now if anyone's sick, like even the slightest bit sick for the next 5 years especially,
just quit.
Yeah, basically.
I mean,
yeah.
You know.
No, but I realize that too. Like now, like they're gonna take kids getting sick more seriously in school. Like, and parents will be held way more responsible for this shit.
Well, I'm sure that's how most adults get sick, is just from kids.
That is what it is.
Ass,
yeah, kids are just covered in cooties, dude.
Their mucus bubbling out of their nose.
I remember, I don't know if this is a theory that someone had or it's something actually like legitimately, like it's an actual fact, that soap in grade school, when you were in elementary school, was it actual like liquid soap? Or was it
the powder?
Was it the powder?
In elementary, it was the powder.
Yeah.
And then it was liquid soap. I don't know why the reason. My guess is just over time they're like, oh, this is probably cheaper.
So the theory that I heard is that powdered soap is not, it doesn't do shit. Like it almost doesn't do a damn thing. And that's because it's
rough as fuck, bro. It's
yeah,
like
dude.
Sandpaper.
Yeah, and then you're just like, what the fuck? And then
is this sand?
And then the paper towels, those brown paper towels, are just rough as shit too. Like that's how you, man. Fucking you see fucking fifth graders, little fourth graders running around with callus on their hands just because they were trying to be clean and shit. Yeah. But what I was getting to was like the theory is that they don't have antibacterial soap in elementary schools because kids are supposed to be exposed to germs as much as possible to grow an immunity later on. So, because I was always confused about that, and then like once you got into like middle school and high school, it was just the liquid soap dispensers like with actual antibacterial, and then I more classrooms had antibacterial at the front, and but I thought that was just just preference of the school or like budget, like it was cheaper that way. But there's a theory, or someone said that no, it's just so that kids can have a grow immunity later on to diseases.
There's a theory. Someone said, this sounds like bro science.
Okay.
I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying it's eligible to be bro science.
Yeah. But it I think it makes sense. And it might be, a really good guess. It might just be a really,
let's look it up. Powdered soap.
Yeah. Powdered soap in grade school. Because when you have a baby, they want the babies to crawl on their stomachs as much as possible before walking. Like some people say that babies walking too early might be detrimental to their health later on, to their immune system, because they're not being exposed to more germs in the bottom. Their body's not fighting constantly. So when you have like a 2-3-month-old or a 4-month-old, I don't know if they can do it, or less than a year, like actually like start legitimately walking, it's worrisome to some people. Doesn't mean they're right, but it's a theory. That I think that's actually like not a bro science theory.
You know what? I think it came up on Reddit and no one called it out. They were all just saying like, oh man, that was painful. I remember that. And no one's calling BS on it.
Trauma bond. So they're just trauma bonding. Yep. No one's doing it.
No one's calling it out. Might be bro science.
Might be
science
bro science. Nonetheless, there's X, Y, Z's and iron and carbon in that shit.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, bro.
Like Mother Nature intended,
I wonder what Mother Nature really intended. I wish I could ask her.
For us to die probably a long time ago. With the dinosaurs.
Probably, yeah. If we were around the dinosaurs, yeah.
What were we, fishes by then?
No, I don't think we existed. I don't think
we were crustaceans or something.
We're probably germs.
Well, didn't fish like live or survive?
You're right. Yeah, so we were probably maybe we were the fish. Yeah, we were probably the fish. Yeah, we were fish. Yeah, you were a fish too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, flop like a fish. SpongeBob SquarePants, dude. Oh man. Oh, shout out to Kremen, dude, for the Krem's Talk beanie, bro. This shit is nice.
I want to get the blue one. I never had them. Like 2 weeks ago.
Hey
I was
man,
like, oh shit.
get the hats now. It's starting to get warm. I realized I got this, and then it was still kind of cold. I was like, perfect. And then all of a sudden, it just started warming up. I was like, fuck, okay. So I'll just wear this one in the mornings, or it was really cold. But yeah, shout out to Kremen. This is a fucking tight. I've always wanted these highlighter yellow beanies. I always wanted at least one. And I was like, oh shit, cool. It's a Kremstock one. Fuck yeah. Definitely. So shout out Kremen. I'm looking forward to when we can actually attend fucking Kremstock. But I read something said that live venues are going to start opening up pretty soon in LA.
Laker games and Clipper games out at Staples Center out in April, I believe.
I'm still surprised fucking movie theaters are open right now in California, in LA.
I don't think they ever really close.
I mean,
you could do like private events and stuff.
Oh yeah, you could rent it out for like group. Yeah, but you know how fucking expensive that shit was.
I heard. Well, during the time, I heard it wasn't that expensive.
Oh, because they needed it. Yeah, we need motherfuckers in here.
Yeah. Now people are going to watch Kong versus Godzilla. I haven't seen that.
Me neither, dude. I think I asked you last time what team you were on, right?
Oh, no.
No.
I like Kong. I like monkeys.
I've always loved Godzilla. Growing up, Godzilla was my favorite. Like, I remember being a kid watching the fucking the Doritos commercials for the Godzilla movie, the Godzilla 2000 movie, the one with we did talk about Willie got fucking pissed because I mixed up Matthew Broderick with
McConaughey.
No, imagine with American Beauty. What's his name? Fucking House of Cards.
Kevin Spacey?
I think Kevin Spacey. I think I mixed them up.
Pediaphile,
yeah, the pediatrician file. Yeah, him. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm Team Godzilla. I've always loved Godzilla, especially the Hideko Anno version he did, Shin Godzilla. That shit fucked me up. Like it was scary because in that movie, Godzilla like evolves throughout the whole movie. So Godzilla starts as this weird tadpole looking fucking monster, and he can't even walk. His legs are like barely forming, and his arms are like little T-Rex arms. Like,
and he's like giant.
And he's still pretty big. I want to say he's maybe like the size of a like a boat. Think of the size of like a ocean liner, right? So maybe not like a big enough boat. Not
like a yacht.
Like a yacht. No, bigger than a yacht.
Okay.
Let's say 5 yachts.
5 yachts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think 5 yachts. Very thick boy. He was a very thick boy.
Right.
And he just literally he slumps up onto the fucking beach. And he's just wiggling his way and destroying the whole fucking city, dude. Everyone's like, what the fuck is this? And he's just like, just fucking wiggling his shit like a tadpole. Yeah. And then later on, I guess the radioactivity, because it's based off the radioactivity in the ocean. And this movie was made as a response to the radioactive, the nuclear meltdown in Japan.
Yeah.
I think it was because of that earthquake, but also the fact that they weren't safe about it. I guess there was it was also a political satire about every fucking decision has to have a board meeting that happens like 5 hours later. Like they go through protocols. They're like, guys, this is the old way. People are dying and you're not taking care of them because you have to stick to tradition, stick to just talking politics and argue about shit, make dumb decisions. But anyways, yeah, Godzilla comes back and then he's like Teen Godzilla, either like Teen Godzilla where he's
just a rebellion.
Oh yeah, he's extra pissed, you know, he's like, fuck you, mom, and tail whips the fucking buildings, you know, like just
kickflip.
Yeah.
Grinds on a curb.
Yeah.
So see you later, losers.
Pulls out an electric guitar and just busts a solo. And just, plows through the fucking city again. But he's bigger. Now he looks like more Godzilla, but his face looks kind of like a gecko.
Oh, yeah. He's going through pimples.
Yeah, he's got the pimples and shit. Yeah. He's got he's got bad acne, bro. He's going to have craters later on, dude. Craters on fucking scales. And then this fool comes back finally as full grown ass Godzilla, grown ass man, not paying any rent in Tokyo and just fucking destroying it, bro.
That's the way to live.
Yo, but he's badass because he's got a fucking tail laser. There's another mouth on his tail, just fucking.
A mouth?
Yeah, dude, it's another head. And that's where it gets scary. Because one, he can fucking blast anyone with his atomic breath, right? And it turns into like this fucking big ass beam of just like pure, like a laser beam, dude. It's fucking cool. And the guy, the director, he directed the anime Evangelion. So he used a lot of the same music and sound effects from that movie. So if you're an anime fan too, you're gonna hear all this shit from like the anime. Yeah. It's fucking badass. But anyways, his atomic breath, I think he also has the atomic like laser shit that comes out of his like back. Like, and he fucking destroys all these bombers and shit. It's badass. But what's scary is they finally kill Godzilla, right? Or they preserve him in stone, like they petrify him. He's still alive, kind of. But it's spoiler alert, but if no one's seen it, and I doubt people are going to see it, you go to the tail. They show like, they kind of like follow the body of Godzilla and then they go to the tail. And what's cool is Hideko Anno, he stuck to the clay version. Like he made the Godzilla figure that they used in the movies, like him and his team. Yeah. And it looks so fucking detailed. And on the tail, you see the head, right? That little head, that little mouth. But sprouting from it is fucking like reptilian humans.
Oh,
and that have like Godzilla heads. So here's the story is Godzilla evolved every time they fought him. So that's why when he became a tadpole, he faced adversity. I can't move. I'm just gonna like throughout the whole thing. And that's when he was able to evolve into hind legs. And then they started attacking him. And then they're like, his evolution was like, it was sped up because of the radioactivity. He's like, fuck this. I'm gonna shoot fucking laser breath, bro. Yeah. And then he comes back evolved with laser breath. So the idea is, how does someone like a predator like that evolve to continue its survival? How does it fight against what's killing it? You become what's killing you and stronger. So he was gonna form the next evolutionary stage of Godzilla was him splitting up into an army of Godzilla humanoids because a group of people were the reason he was being killed. So he was going to turn into a group. So the Iron team was going to turn into a team.
Damn.
Dude, that shit was badass, bro.
This is an anime or like
No, live action.
Oh,
yeah, dude. God. Live action, bro. It's fucking badass. It's on, I think you could rent it on Amazon for like $3. It's worth it. I gotta buy the Blu-ray because it's fucking, dude, it's so good. The soundtrack is so scary too. Like any of the symphony, like any of the orchestra stuff. Yeah. God damn, dude, that shit is badass. But yeah, that's why I'm a Godzilla fan, because all this it made up for a lot of the shitty Godzilla movies that came out prior to that. Mm-hmm. Like the Godzilla that we got with Bryan Cranston, it wasn't terrible.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't terrible, but I also felt like it could have been better. And then
it just nothing stuck with me. I saw it once and I can't tell you what's it about.
I feel like the people that got it.
Kick-Ass was in the military. I know that. For some reason, a Stranger Thing, or is that King Kong?
The next movie is King of Monsters.
Yeah.
And that what's her name?
The Millie Brown. Billy Bob Thornton.
13, right? Is that her? 11. Yeah, we'll just say 11. Millie Bobby Brown. And I think that's right. Don't kill us if it's wrong. Thrill and Millie.
Yeah.
Millie Bob. So yeah, 11 is in tune with Godzilla in that one, I think. Yeah.
All right.
And all the monsters that come out.
Like, I haven't seen the new Kong Skull Island.
Me neither. I didn't see Kong Skull. I heard that one, but it was cool because Kong Skull Island at the end, they had the Easter egg that shows the battle with like, it's a cave drawing with the kings, the beast kings or whatever. Oh. So Godzilla, Kong, Mothra, and Ghidorah. Yeah, the three-headed chingadera, the three-headed chicken lizard.
They have all those Godzilla movies on HBO Max, like the original. Like
hell yeah, dude!
Godzilla, the original,
the claymations and the guy in a suit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's badass, dude. That's fucking tight.
That's cinema history. Right?
That is, dude. It straight up is, and it's cool because the guy who did that movie, he also did. He's Japanese. So he did recently. Did you ever watch Ultraman? I know they had it on Fox Kids back in the day at one point. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what? Nani the fuck, dude? And they had that. It was pretty cool. And he's doing Shin version of that, which is like, so he's going to make it dark. That's what this guy does. He fucks with you. He makes everything dark. And then he's doing Shin Kamen Rider, which is like kind of like where the like Power Rangers things come from. Like that universe. Yeah, like all the Power Rangers, like they all have the suits and then they're riding the motorcycles and shit. It's funny because Kamen Rider ended up being one of the seasons of Kamen Rider, it's about like a beetle, like their beetle suits. So Beetleborgs came from those old Japanese shows. I just remember what Jay Leno, like they had a vampire in the house that looked like Jay Leno.
I was just talking about Beetleborgs with my coworker.
Oh really?
Yeah, was he like he was like the guy, the face from Power Rangers, but just for Beetleborgs.
Oh, their Zordon, yeah. It was their Zordon, yeah. Yeah, but he was
Flubber or something.
Yeah, something like that, like Flibber or Flubber. Yeah, I remember, but he looked like Jay Leno, like a Jay Leno vampire, and then there was a mummy in there, and then I forgot a Wolfman. I think there was a Wolfman in there too. It was like a little haunted house. I don't know where the fuck that fit in all of this, but yeah. Oh, what were we gonna say?
Did you see the trailer for Space Jam 2?
I saw the link, but I was like cleaning up and shit. I was like, how does it look?
Pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm excited for it. What's it called?
It's LeBron James.
Yeah,
LeBron James.
It's kind of like a Ready Player One.
Oh, okay.
So they have like the Iron Giant. They have
so they the Warner Brothers
references like Superman. Like he's trying to build like his like dream team, and it's like Superman, Iron Giant, Gandalf.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Oh, okay. Gandalf.
Yeah. So
is Gandalf owned by Warner Brothers? Or like that's interesting. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna hold it up to like, I don't know, Citizen
the original.
Kane.
Oh, I mean, how can you, dude?
I'm going in like, okay, this is a kids movie. That's my expectation.
Do you think they're gonna make it like a kids movie? Because to be honest, like
Space Jam was a kids movie.
Well, that's why, like, I
don't expect anyone to like die. I don't think like
no one's gonna fucking but
you know, like I'm expecting a kids movie.
Like, probably
you know.
Yeah, I remember. I think
it's a movie for his daughter. You know.
Yeah,
it's like one of those.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah, like at least. Yeah, it's a. You think it's just like a PR campaign to do this movie? I don't know. I don't know, dude.
It's secret, like Democratic.
Dude. He's gonna brainwash us with this shit, dude. Anyone that got the vaccine is gonna watch this in theaters. Is gonna activate the fucking microchip, dude.
I don't even have to watch it in theaters, man. It's directly to my house. HBO Max.
Oh, HBO Max is gonna have it. Oh fuck yeah, dude! I still have it too. Oh hell yeah! Oh, I could watch
that and Mortal Kombat. You know, literally.
I saw the trailer. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be
when he got the fucking his blood turned it into ice and stab. That's what you want in a Mortal Kombat.
Hell yeah,
movie.
dude.
That is what you want.
Hey, I still like the original Mortal Kombat movie.
Oh, absolutely.
Mortal Kombat. Fight. Oh my god, that movie was so fucking nuts. Get over here.
But so the original or the first movie was like a little lizard thingy that came out, but now I think it's like chains and stuff or something.
Yeah. Yeah. It's supposed to be chains. Yeah.
But did you see when Jax got his arms ripped off?
Oh fuck, dude!
Hell yeah! Bro.
They said like they were saying like guys like it's gonna be fucking gory. Like get ready for this shit. Like dead. Like you guys are not ready for this. Like nah, dude, we're born fucking ready. This is Oh shit. Oh, that was good. I'm glad I caught that.
I was feeling it.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, you know, the one thing that I didn't get to really like talk about. I was bringing it up was that I'm on a job hunt, right? So I applied to a place recently, and it's going to be a similar job to what I have right now. It'd be pretty tight if I get this one, but it's going to be on the Travel Channel, talking about mysterious places and shit. It says like, oh, we're going to give you an address and you're going to have to find out every little detail about what happened in this residency, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, cool. So it's going to be either true crime or it's going to be like something spooky, you know? And I was like, dope. I grew up watching like Travel Channel all the time. I watched Most Haunted, Ghost Adventures, all that shit. And that was just me growing up. And on top of that, Ancient Aliens. So I was like, oh, cool. Like everything kind of goes hand in hand and all loops back to the beginning. Super weird. But,
it always does.
It always does, dude. Everything's full fucking circle. But, one thing I hated though is like I hadn't touched my resume since I started being, on Ancient Aliens. Like that was in like 2019. And I was setting up my resume when they were already about to cut me before I got my promotion.
Right.
So I looked at it and I was just like, fuck, dude, like, this is kind of lame because I looked and it had all of my old, just kind of like freelance stuff that I used to do, like El Mismo Productions when I did like college work, blah, blah, blah. Or, and then when I was doing a Drop Shot and Eccentric TV, like, yeah, it's there and there's proof that it exists and that I did it, but it's nothing like credible in a sense.
Your professional work.
Yeah, my professional work. And I was like, dope, this is so cool. I finally have fucking professional work to throw on there. You know, like I didn't have to rely really on like my old Metro PCS job to show I'm responsible because I was a manager for so long. I was like, oh shit, look, here's me moving up in a company and working on all these shows for all this time.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Like the resume was cool. I hate cover letters, dude. I can't, I don't like selling myself.
I hate, so I went to school for this. I went to school for HR and I've been doing recruiting for these last 2015, 2016, right?
Yeah.
So it's 5-6 years.
Yeah.
So now you're in my world.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't like doing cover letters either, right? Yeah. And so I don't apply to jobs that require it.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, pause. I just realized that my hair is real shitty.
I'm not pausing it. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
There we go. Yeah. And then, so
he got all self-conscious about it.
Yeah, no, because I didn't do my hair and I was like, I know it's a big fluff.
You know what? It's okay because I took off the beanie before the break, like right before we stopped the break. Mm-hmm. And then I was looking at the camera. I was like, nah, you didn't shave it. Like it started to grow out a little bit more. Yeah. So I was just like, nah, dude, I don't like how that looks. I don't like the peach fuzz. I like it shaved off. If I'm going to be bald on here, I want it to fucking gleam in the fucking light. You know what I mean? Right. I want to krill in that shit. Team bald. But you were saying like you hate applying to places with cover letters.
I don't apply to cover letters.
You just don't do it?
Yeah.
Damn, dude. Does that mean you go to places that'll just take anyone? I'm just fucking
probably.
No,
if they got me. Then
no, dude, you're an asset, not a liability. You're always wherever you go, Chris. You're the asset, not the liability.
Thanks, Dad.
You're what? Hey, whoa, dude. You got to talk to your therapist about that one, bro. But yeah, no. What I was saying, like, I hated it because I was just like, fuck, how do you sell yourself when you don't necessarily like yourself that much?
It's literally just when it's the question. Cover letters are the question. So tell me about yourself. That question. So tell me about yourself. It's where you're from, what you're doing, and where do you want to go. That's it.
Okay.
You're Guillermo Hernandez. You're from Southern California. You went to school at Northridge. Currently, you are a researcher for these channels, and I've done these, and I want to go and blah 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 blah. Yeah,
I threw in because I got help from my friend Victor. He was just like, yeah, dude, just make sure that like if you're putting a cover letter specific to a company, like make sure you're putting what they want to see, like they want their candidate to know. So I had to put like, oh yeah, I know how to use Getty archives, AP archives. I put in the experience of me like having to talk to police, like the police and stations in whatever city the story is about, blah blah blah.
A super super helpful tip for you and everyone listening. This is exclusive,
dude. This is college. This is his college education helping you guys out right now.
Look for jobs that you want and look at the responsibilities, the duties, the skills. Mm-hmm. Add those to your resume.
Oh, that's fucking... And just like reword it to sound like
you said. I mean, only do it if it's true, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
But, and you can...
that's a good way to see like how your percentage of like, this job or you don't know this job or what you're willing to like
and if you
risk
realize
learning.
like, I know how to do that.
Yeah.
Add it into your resume. Before you even apply.
Oh, that's pretty smart. Oh shit, big
brain.
Some big brain moves, dude. Leftover big brain juice from last week. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, because I was just like, fuck, dude, like, how do I like not sound like an asshole on a cover letter so that I'm like, but then it's like, it doesn't matter if you sound like the asshole's gonna get the job. Like, if you think you're gonna sound like an asshole, like you are shining brighter than these other people, that's how you get the fucking job.
I've gotten applicants who, applied to our company and their resume just isn't what we're looking for. So we send them, hey, thanks for applying. We decided to go with other candidates, but keep on the lookout.
You guys are really nice for doing that.
Right. People say, well, I have all this experience. You didn't ask me about this and blah, blah, blah.
You should have told us.
Hey, dude, we get hundreds a day.
Yeah.
Why is that not on your resume? Make sure it's on your resume.
Yeah.
So this way, if it sparks, so it can spark interest in like, okay, I want to talk to you. Like, can you do this? This is what this position, this is what the company does, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Put it on your resume.
Put it on your resume. And damn, you better put it on the cover letter too, if you're doing the cover letter.
If they make it a requirement.
Yeah. Or, some places, if someone gives you a cover letter, do you ignore it?
It doesn't have that much pull.
Okay. It doesn't have as much pull as you'd expect. But is it also depending on the industry?
Maybe. Mm-hmm. Like, if a company requires it, then I would imagine it has some pull. But they're going to call you based on what's on your resume and your experience, not from fancy words that you put in a cover letter.
Have you called? And now I'm interviewing you as an HR person.
Yeah.
Have you ever reached out to anyone's references?
I haven't, but I know people within the company who are higher ups.
Yeah.
Their references have been called.
Okay, so you think higher positions, they'll have more of a...
Every company's different. Yeah. Every company's operation-wise, every company's HR procedures completely different.
It's funny. It probably depends on like how whoever runs that company, how they came up. So like, if I ended up...
also like entry-level positions...
Yeah,
you really don't need to but if you want to verify and make sure this person isn't full of shit, like if you need a vice president of finance, right? And they said, hey, I've worked with the Federal National Bank. I was a financial advisor for Tesla. These are the references.
Right.
Hey, did this person work there? How did they feel? Or, whatever.
Yeah. What did you feel was like or they asked them like what was really their responsibility during and shit like that. But I remember when I got hired for Ancient Aliens, they called my references. I was like, what the fuck? And then even my friend was like, yeah, dude, they didn't call any of my references. That's super weird. And I was like, yeah, that is pretty strange. But it was because at the time I was managing the cell phone stores, and I was also working at Film Solutions, the photo tagging spot. And it's funny because the photos that I tagged in that job for those 2 months, those movies are barely coming out. Like barely coming out. Yeah, I think it's versus Congress. We did.
Thank you memo.
We did Bad Trip. And we saw that last night, dude. That shit is so fucking funny, bro. Really? Bad Trip with Eric Andre and Tiffany Haddish and Laurel. Dude, that shit was fucking... we were all busting laughing. I felt bad for my sister's neighbors because it was like 2 a.m. We're just fucking howling at this shit, dude. Like, it's fucking funny. Like, Tiffany Haddish's character is just hilarious. Like, and the fact that like it was basically Bad Grandpa style, like Jackass Bad Grandpa style, dude. That it was perfect because Eric Andre already does that on a fucking daily in his fucking shows. And then out on the street with this movie, holy fuck! Like, I'm not gonna spoil anything because it's pretty new and it's funny. You guys should see. If you guys want like a good stupid movie, like you miss that stupid humor, watch this fucking movie, dude. If you love Eric Andre, the Eric Andre show, like this is right up your fucking alley. It's super funny. But yeah. So yeah, that's it was weird, like reflecting on your work experience, on my work experience, like looking into like for new jobs and then thinking like, oh shit, am I really qualified for half of this shit?
You have a LinkedIn profile. You can just update it through there.
I did. Oh, dude, the second I got that phone call, like, hey, you're getting the 2 weeks, I was like, all right, dude. Stopped all the work that I did and I was like, I am just gonna fucking start staffing me up.
Yeah.
I found a lot. There's a lot more jobs for what I'm looking for in Staff Me Up than LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Because I feel like LinkedIn is more career oriented, not like career oriented, rather than like rather than like a contract thing. Because Staff Me Up for sure is contract. Sometimes they post like long term.
Is it more like industry work?
Yeah, Staff Me Up. Staff Me Up is for the film and television industry or any media, multimedia, any media. But LinkedIn is where you make the connections to bigger companies or stuff like that. Even though they do still post jobs that I do on LinkedIn, but I feel like I've gotten more. I see more opportunities on Staff Me Up. Yeah. So updated that resume, updated that profile. I fucking bought the premium membership so I can fucking make my shit out there, put it out there. It's only $20 a month.
Yeah.
If I only need it for a month, then I'll just cancel it right there, dude.
They have some pretty good features for hiring. Like they tell you like where you stack among the other applicants.
That's what I've been getting. Yeah. So like this last one that I applied for, before I updated my profile, it said I was like in the top 50%.
Yeah.
And now I'm in like the top like 20% or 30%. So I was like, cool.
They have free courses on LinkedIn.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Their courses are really well. If you need anything with Excel, if you just want to learn recruiting, you can learn recruiting.
That's pretty cool. And it's free?
Yeah. Oh, it comes with your premium.
Oh, if you get premium. Oh, okay, yeah. Because I don't have premium LinkedIn. I have.
Oh, I thought that's what.
No, I have premium Staff Me Up.
Oh,
premium Staff. I know LinkedIn does tell you because I think it did the free trial when I got it, and I didn't continue the premium. No, it's not really worth it, especially when you get hired. You're like, hey, fuck this, you know.
For recruiting, it's like $160 a month.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm just like, hey, bro, I'm not there yet.
Yeah, dude, like, what the fuck?
I just got HBO Max, bro.
And it's so random. Like some people treat LinkedIn as a social media, because it is almost like a social media. Weird, when they make posts,
LinkedIn's a weird place, bro. It's like there's this guy trying to get me to move to his company out in like Puerto Rico, bro.
Nice. It's still the U.S., bro. It's still the red, white, and blue out there, bro. Just learn how to speak a Spanish. Oh yeah, just kidding. JK. LMNOP, bro. Fuck that. I fucking forgot about that. Nope, just kidding. Fucking in Puerto Rico?
No.
Oh god damn, dude. That's my problem. I'm fucking gullible as shit, dude. I'll believe anything because it was just like, I was like, oh shit.
But it sounded real, doesn't it? Because that's the people on LinkedIn who try to.
Oh my fuck.
No. I mean, there's good like industry news. I get a lot of industry news.
Yeah, like it is pretty good for that. Yeah. When it's like the company's posting stuff, that makes sense. Perfect sense, because that's their bulletin board.
People randomly try to connect with them. If you're a real estate investor in fucking China, why do you need to talk to what are you doing?
But then like sometimes I'm just like, well, I'll accept the connection just to have a bigger number. Yeah, but some of them I see, I'm like, how do I know this person? And then literally just adding me from a random person.
It's like they repost like those sappy like MySpace cartoons, like of like the doll with like the heart.
Or like with they're like dogs or bears, like little teddy bears and shit.
Repost and an angel will send its wings down to you.
Bro.
And you're like, hey man, I'm just trying to
look for a job, dude. Trying to catch up on what's going on in the industry.
This is like the cringe of like Facebook sometimes.
That is pretty fucking cringe, dude. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like your older relatives on Facebook, dude. Like the really old. Oh, my dad scared me the other day. He asked me.
I got on Facebook, mijo.
No, almost. He said, so I wanted to put Facebook on this, and it was his phone. How much do I have to pay? And I was like, in my mind, I said $500. Don't do it. It's a bad investment. Don't do it. Just don't even think about it. Just get it out of your head. But I can't lie to my dad about that shit because I'm like, this is a loaded question. Like he knows the answer. He just wants to hear me say it. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, it's free. Really? I'm like, but I'm not setting it up for you. He's like, no, I don't want it. Your Dia keeps telling me to get on it, blah, blah, blah. And that's how she keeps in touch with her daughters, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, Dad, I live 15 minutes away from you guys. You can either come over and see me or give me a phone call. I'll call you guys, blah, blah. You don't need to keep track on me on social media. You don't need social media. I don't think
it's for a track on you.
No, I know, but it's also, I don't trust him. I don't trust him on that shit. He's just gonna get sucked in. No, he's just sucked in on his phone already. He plays games. Oh. He's a kid. He's a little kid with a cell phone. All he does.
Like some fucking bikini pics and comment on it, and everyone will see it, bro.
I don't think my dad would do that. I would hope my dad wouldn't do that, but I also never. I don't want that opportunity to arise.
Everything you do, everything you like, everything you search
people will see it.
I'm just letting you know, everyone will see it. So then just be careful.
Yeah, and then just don't get mad when I block you.
Whatever you think while you're on the app, it already knows. And then it will just show up like in an advertisement. If it knows, I already know. Whatever you're thinking, I already know it. Don't do anything else.
Yep. AI, dude. The AI are out there, dude. AI out there, dude. But yeah, dude. So I'm never gonna let my parents have social media.
Good.
We're just gonna leave it at that. And not just because I don't want them checking on me either, but that's part of it. I really don't want them to ever find out about anything. my internet life, my life in the URL is not the same in the IRL for my parents, dude. And that's not going to happen. They're never going to find out because I got burned out by my aunt. Not my aunt, my uncle. My uncle fucking burned me out when I was like looking for a place to live. And like when I first started, like, hey, anybody know about spots renting or blah, blah, blah. And then my uncle hit up my mom, said, Prima, sabes que tu hija está buscando like, you know, Memo's looking for a place to live. What? ¿Qué? And then that's when she's like, when were you gonna tell me? She turned it into a bit. I was like, fuck, dude, like, who told you? Like, your Theo Ben said you put it on fucking on Facebook and then social media, and I was like, oh my god. And then ever since then, I started being really extra careful about what I post because I keep forgetting that I have my uncle on there. Yeah. He rarely posts shit, or if he does, it's old pictures of him like looking like a cholo once upon a time. Dude, straight up. Throwback Thursday.
Hashtag TBT. I get more likes if I do that.
No one fucks with me and my Impala. He was
hashtag the good old days.
Hashtag the good old days, man. Remember when it was dangerous out here?
What you mean, you fucking kid. No, Jason. Good old days, you know what
I'm talking about. When it was a close call every time you went to the market with one hyena because the other hyena might be there and shit. And that's why I don't go to the market with my old lady. Fuck that shit.
You go with the market with your old lady and there's a finest hyena. No, I'm gonna go get the queso.
I'm gonna go get the queso. I'll meet you around the other side. Trust me, I got this. I got the list in my head. I don't think my uncle was like that, but if he was, it'd be pretty funny. Shout out Theo Pan, dude. Because he talks like an old school cholo. Like he has that like old Chicano, like veterano kind of sound. Like, hey, mijo, what the fuck? You know, like, yeah, they won't catch me on that side of town anymore. And I'm like, why, Theo? I can't talk about it. I'm like, what the fuck? What did you do? What the fuck did you do? Oh man, he was the troublemaker. He was a troublemaker on my mom. Like when my mom and them were kids, like he was a troublemaker. And it's always funny when I hear like their troublemaking stories, and in my head I'm like, God, bitch, you don't know what the fuck we've been through. Maybe one day you'll find out.
That's cute.
That's cute.
Come here, smoke this. Like the good old days,
Hey, but no seeds, no stems, no.
Hey, dude, you see that girl out there? She's fine, huh? Hey, she's a man.
That's a dude. That's a vato.
Hey, dude, I think you're gay.
And you only do that because you know that they're very uncomfortable with their sexuality because of that toxic Mexican masculinity, dude.
Fuck you the whole time and I was in jail.
I was in jail. You get real confused in there, dog. My Theo never went to jail like that, guys. These are all
this is anything for the podcast.
Oh man, where anything and everything goes. I think we're gonna have to wrap it up on that one, dude. But just a little bit of we're just gonna say it, and we're gonna our dear friend Willie is gonna take a much more extended break, or you know.
Oh no, he's not on the podcast.
He's just not on the podcast right now. Yeah, he didn't want to be on the podcast.
He's focusing on himself and getting his life.
So shout out to him. It was a great
Super.
run. We're gonna miss you on this. But you know, whatever you do, whatever happens after, you know, there's always a mic here for you. And also, you know, hopefully you succeed in whatever you're trying to do right now, and that everything is on an uphill movement rather than downhill from now on. So yeah, dude. Anything for the podcast? I'm Memo.
I'm Chris.
And we'll see you next week, dude. All right.
Absolutely.
Hasta la vista.